What's going on, guys? I'm Ryan D.
This is Lex.
And we just got done seeing Wicked for Good, guys, one of the most anticipated movies of the year. We waited a whole year for this.
Yeah.
We waited a whole year for this.
To be honest, it's quite short compared to some of the delays that we've seen in other movies, right?
Yeah, most definitely. But Lex, what did you think of Wicked for Good? Did it meet your expectations? Was it as good as the first one? That's the next case here. But let's get right to it. Out of theater reaction. We got to see it thanks to Amazon Prime. By the way, early access here. But what did you think, Lex?
Yeah, so I gotta say, I was expecting this grand finale, and the movie had a lot building up to it. Once again, I really do like that this was just a year apart and not having to wait 5 years for the next movie. I've seen the Broadway show, and one of the things that had me a little bit worried is a couple things. Like, I didn't want it to go too big for its own good, no pun intended, but I wanted to stay respectful to the source material, but maybe expand on it, because that's the beauty of a movie adaptation. Is you have a little bit of room to let it breathe. And I gotta say that I didn't like this as much as the first movie, but it's still a grand finale. Yeah. There's a lot of powerful performances here at place. I mean, the same craftsmanship and the same level of care that the actors had for the first movie and these characters is all here. But the movie played very much like the Broadway play, where they move on too fast from certain beats, and they didn't let some of the scenes breathe, in my opinion. The best scenes that I recall from this movie are the ones where they actually took a pause and let those breathe a little bit.
The emotion really
yes. And both Cynthia and Ariana were great. Yeah. It's just the movie does demand for them to be a little bit apart from each other, and that's where I think the movie just, once again, it lacked a little bit of the same hook and power that we got from the first one. But overall, still very pleased. Music is tremendous. What about you, Ryan? What do you think?
Yeah, no, so this movie is such, first and foremost, Cynthia Erivo fucking kills it. She fucking kills it on the high note. She kills it on the number. And the emotional grasp, I have to agree with you as well. The emotional scenes that I wanted it to breathe a little bit, and I get it. It was kind of a quick glance here. But I got to admit, though, 2 hours and 18 minutes roughly, I think it was around that time. Honestly, I could have seen they could have added another 20 minutes and to let scenes really breathe and really develop. But here's the other second thing. Now, Ariana Grande doesn't have a standout role as much as the first one does, but she still comes in with a very great supporting role here, and she really expands on her character a lot, and we see all the characters really develop and take a toll on it, because this is a tragedy in itself, and it's such a grand story and a grand experience here watching in a cinema. We got a chance to see it in IMAX, so that was really amazing. But needless to say, though, Ariana Grande killed it, Cynthia Erivo killed it, Jonathan Bailey killed it as well. Oh man, I loved his singing number here. That's when I asked Angela, I was all like, hey, he better be singing in this one, because I couldn't remember on the Broadway play, and I was just like, yeah. But anyways, any
still very much recommend the movie, guys. Don't be discouraged. From a movie adaptation standpoint, there was just some pacing issues, but music was great, performances were great. Once again, the magic that was there in the first one is here. It was just the format and some of the storytelling that had a little bit left to be desired. Otherwise, though, great time in the movies.
Yeah, no, definitely was a great time. And watching it in IMAX, of course, is the best theater experience out there. And one of the other things I really did enjoy was Munchkinland. We got a little bit more of Oz, which I wanted. But again, though, like Lex already said, it was kind of fast-paced. It was cutting because I wanted to really see the world expand a little bit more than we got, because this is the maturity level that we get of the characters. They're mature now. They're not immature anymore, right? So they've grown, and I love that too. And I love seeing them just interact with each other. And the chemistry between Cynthia and Ariana Grande is just flawless. Fucking amazing. But yeah, guys, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. I'm Ryan D. You can Ryan 680.
And this was Lex.
See you at the movies, guys. Latest.